Kenya's fast-growing gig economy after meeting digital commerce platform representatives who called for clarity on the legal status of delivery riders. Appearing before the National Assembly Committee on Communication, Information and Innovation chaired by Dagoretti South MP John Kiarie, industry stakeholders warned that classifying riders as employees could undermine the flexibility thousands depend on. Lawmakers questioned this sector on rider pay, data protection, taxation and consumer safety. Committee Vice Chair Alpha Ondieki Miruka raised concerns over reports of riders tampering with customer orders. Industry leaders say more than 2,500 riders and 6,000 merchants rely on digital platforms daily, urging balanced regulation that protects workers without stifling innovation.
So this committee does appreciate that there is also a place for allowing a sandbox situation where a concept proves itself with very minimal interference, with very minimal policing, with very minimal regulation, and so on. And so this presentation has been very useful for this committee to be able to understand your business, to be able to understand the pain points, and to be able to see how do we start directing towards the legislative, the regulation, and even the laws that would come into this space.
They will tell you, no, I still want to be able to do other things and also do deliveries among the many things that I do.
And based on the benchmarks that we have, the opportunity on the on-demand sector could easily account for about 0.5% of the GDP or 1% of GDP. I'll iterate what Keegan has mentioned, is to have harmonized regulation or policy or framework that governs the industry, so that from an investment perspective, it's possible to project the next 2 years, 3 years, what are we expecting? Therefore, it creates some level of confidence, even as we develop the hub here. Because I'll just give you a short example. How Kenya ended up being a hub is, again, the president was in Madrid. His Excellency, the president, was in Madrid, and he was accompanied by, CSs, and they had a very short conversation. I don't think that conversation even lasted 10 minutes.
As second